In this lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to change the subject of a particular formula. This is a very interesting topic, and it's actually very easy to do. All you just have to understand is your arithmetic operations. You have to know your arithmetic operations so well, and you also have to know the opposite of every arithmetic operation. Knowing this, I bet you that you actually have no problem changing the subject of a particular formula. Let's take this formula v equal to pi r squared h. What formula is this? Guess. You can put your answer down in the comment section. Let me see if you know what formula this is. V equal to pi r squared h. Now, let's make h the subject of the formula. Making h the subject of formula means writing it in terms of v, like h equal to blah 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 blah. Now, how do we make h something like v, like h equal to something? For h to be alone, we have to eliminate pi r squared. But how do we eliminate it? This is where our arithmetic operations comes in. What bonds pi with r squared with h? What bonds pi r squared with h? Pi r squared is bonded. Pi r squared pi is bonded to r squared by the multiplication operation, also bonded to h by the the multiplication operation. Now we have to know the opposite of the multiplication operation. The opposite of times is what? The division. So the opposite of this arithmetic operation is division. To get rid of pi r squared h, to get rid of pi r squared rather, we are going to make use of the division operation. Now we have v is equal to pi r squared h. We divide by pi r squared h. Whatsoever we do to the right hand side, we also have to do to the left hand side. Whatsoever we do to the left hand side, we must also do to the right hand side. So this cancels out this. Now h is alone. We have h equal to what? V over pi r squared h. Pi r squared. This becomes the subject of the formula. Let's say r is also to be the subject of the formula. Do that here. So v is equal to pi r squared h. Now, pi r squared h, we are to make r the subject of the formula. Pi r squared h is also the same thing as pi h r squared. R squared by h. It cannot be permutated in different ways. So they are still bonded by the multiplication operation. All we just have to do is what? Divide using their opposite, which is division, by those things holding r from emerging, hindering r from emerging. So we have pi h. This cancels out this, this cancels out this, this cancels out this cancels out this. Being at this point, we see that we have left something out. What do we leave out? What have we left out? What we did to the right hand side, we didn't do to the left hand side. So it's this, we have v equal to r squared, which is wrong. Pi h is gone already. So let's take that again. So we have v equal to pi r squared h. Since we are dividing this side by pi h, we also have to divide this side by pi h. So this cancels out this. Now we are left with r squared equal to v over pi h. We've gotten our answer? No, wait. We have not gotten our answer. Why? We are to make r the subject of the formula, but here we have r squared. There is an arithmetic operation still working on r, which is the square operation. We have to eliminate that square operation. What are we going to use? We are going to use the opposite of the square operation, which is what? The opposite of the square operation is the square root. The opposite of cube operation is what? Cube root. So the opposite of this is square root. So we have to make use of this. We take the square root of this side. We also have to take the square root of this side. You know the reason why. So we have r is equal to square root v over pi h. So now r becomes the subject of the formula. I hope you now understand the logic of finding or changing the subject of a particular formula. V equal to pi r squared h is the formula for finding the volume of a cylinder. I hope you guessed right. I hope to see you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a like. Bye.